Well, hello everybody. My name is Mark and welcome to my channel, Mark My Words. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. You see that? The Tournament of Champions. Look at the names on there. And I'll be right back with more of that. I love this good music going on there. Well, listen, there's a lot of talk on YouTube, which I absolutely love YouTube, about these dream matchups and fighters, who would win and so forth and so on. And so I thought, you know what, let's just put them all in a tournament. It's bracket time in the NCAA. So let's get a tournament of champions going on and look who we have participating. Look at those names. Some amazing fighters on there, okay? You get that? Got it? All right. Here's the scenario. I'm putting everyone in their prime, okay? And I'm putting them in today's time, and none of them have fought the other. They have seen the others fight, but they have never fought each other. And that's the scenario I'm going to go with. Now, when we speak of prime, what is an athlete's prime? It's when the body and the mind are at peak efficiency, okay? Now, I'm a student of kinesiology, aficionado of boxing, and pretty good at it myself back in the day, as they say. But I've always been a big fan, and now I've decided to put all this together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you who's going to win each of these bouts. Not only going to tell you who will win, I'm going to tell you why they will win. Okay? So as you look at this list and you see these guys who they're all going to be in their prime, there's one guy on this list who never saw his prime, and we never saw his prime. But I'm going to give his prime back to him because everybody else gets to be in their prime. I'm giving Muhammad Ali back his prime. And with all that entails, listening to fighters talk about what you lose taking 1 year off, listening to guys like Kevin Rooney, Ray Leonard, who took 3 years off himself, Mike Tyson, who lost 3 years of fighting, and what it takes to come back. Through my calculations, I'm giving back Muhammad Ali 10% of his best back to him. What I mean is the best we've ever seen Ali, he's going to be 10% better. His mind, his body, his reflexes, his stamina, his legs, I'm giving it all back to him. He will not have lost a step, okay? Takes a while to get that back. So, who's first up? Well, let's take a look here. The first bout, Mike Tyson. Mind you, you know what I did? I just shuffled all these names together, and these are random matchups. I didn't pair anyone specifically for any reason. I just put them all in a bowl, shuffled them around like... And this is the matchups that came out. So first up, Mike Tyson versus Sonny Liston. Now, what do we know about these guys? Got some notes here. All right, Mike Tyson, AKA Iron Mike, born June 30th, 1966. He competed from 1985 to 2005. He is the youngest heavyweight champion, 20 years, 4 months, 22 days. And he eclipsed Ali's when he beat Sonny Liston when he was 22 years old. 22 years old, yeah. Now, he was champion from 1986 to 1990. He made 10 title defenses. His strengths, quick and powerful combinations, throwing, what they say, throwing punches in bunches. KO power in both hands. You know, the man had an 88% knockout rate. 88%. Man. His record, 50 wins, 6 losses, 2 no contests, and 44 KOs. And now one of my favorite parts, the tail of the tape. Tyson comes in at 5'10", 220 pounds. That's compact, man. With a reach of 71 inches. Very good. Now, let's take a look at Sonny Liston. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's take a look at Mike in action first. Let's do that first, and then we'll talk about Sonny Liston. Look over my shoulder here. Over my shoulder. We'll skip this part, come on through. I don't know, maybe I should block that out so that there's no copyright from nonsense or anything like that. And go. We're gonna pick it up at round 2. Now you see how Tyson throws his punches? He's already got Berbick in trouble. Rocked him in round 1. This is when Tyson wins the title. Berbick, using no jab in this fight, he had no chance. Tyson gets all his leverage from his toes, through his hips, shoulders, snaps that punch. Lead left hook. Tyson's that vicious uppercut. His favorite punch combination, that right to the ribs and then up with the uppercut, same right hand. Devastating. Tyson hooks his way in, throwing combinations. Berbick trying to tie him up. Tyson likes to dip, gather his power and strength, and then come up with his vicious shots. He'll jab off of that too, but that's really just a rangefinder. See? And all Berbick can do at this point is really just hold on. Not doing too well. A couple of soft jabs. Berbick, no jabs whatsoever. Leans right into Tyson's power, into his wheelhouse. Tyson setting that hook. There's a straight right. There's that shot. Oh, he did it with the left hand that time. Missed on the uppercut, but got enough of him to put him down and out. Now, some of you youngsters are more familiar with Mike Tyson. Some of you older folks are more familiar or as familiar with Sonny Liston. And we're going to take a look at Sonny Liston. I'm going to read his stats first. Take a little break to cue this up and show you some Sonny Liston footage. All right, so Sonny Charles Liston, born December 30th, question mark with 1930. Nobody really knows how old he was. He competed from 1953 to 1970. He died December 30th, 1970. He became champion in 1962 with a KO of Floyd Patterson. Patterson was considered at that time the fastest heavyweight. He only had 1 title defense. His strengths, a daunting jab, punching power in both hands, and a long reach. And more on that when I get to the tail of the tape, okay? Record, 50 wins, 4 losses, 39 of them were KOs. Now, listen to this. This is the tail of the tape with Sonny Liston. This is what you'd be going up against. This is what Tyson would be going up against, not me. Tail of the tape, 6 feet 1 inches tall, 84-inch reach. 84 inches at 6'1". You know who else had an 84-inch reach? Lennox Lewis. And Lennox Lewis is 6'5". Okay, what kind of... Man, he could hit you from across the room. All right? Now, let me find some Sonny Liston footage and show you what he can do. And I'll be right back.